Hi guys, and welcome back to today's video. So today I have a very exciting video for you guys, and I feel like I say that every time, but this time I'm actually super excited because I'm going to be talking to you guys all about bronzers. So if you have watched me here on YouTube for a while, then you know that I was scared to wear bronzer of any kind, cream, powder, whatever, for the longest. And then you'll know that I started to love wearing cream bronzer because it looks so natural. Well, now I have huge news for you guys. I have been loving powder bronzer, and I feel like one of the reasons that I never started to wear it from the beginning was because for my skin tone, it was so hard to find a bronzer that was either deep enough or wasn't ashy or just wasn't the right shade at all. But I feel like, and I keep on saying this across the board, the drugstore has been stepping up their game so much. I'm really excited to be able to share with you guys that I actually have 3 extremely affordable drugstore bronzers that I have been obsessed with, and it's taken me a while to compile these and like make sure they work and make sure I love them. So this video has been in the works for a really long time, but I'm so excited to finally be able to share it with you guys. I've been wearing each of these bronzers separately for weeks now and just seeing like, okay, how does this one last? Does this one wear off? Is this one the right shade? Will I be able to transition it into summer? Is it buildable? Blah blah blah. We're gonna talk about all of that, and then I have like 2 kind of like bonus items that are bronzer related, I guess. And then I also wanted to share with you guys my top 3 favorite affordable brushes for bronzer. So yeah, we have a lot to get into in this video, so let's just get started. Okay, I think the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is brushes, and I'm gonna run through these super quickly, but the one that I have been using non-stop is the e.l.f. angled brush, and it just looks like this. So I actually use this for bronzer and for blush, which again, if you've watched me for a long time, shocker, you're shocked right now because you know I do not like wearing blush. I still don't wear it every single day, but I probably wear it like once or twice a week, so that's a lot for me. So yeah, this e.l.f. angled brush, and I think this is like $6, so cheap, but so good, and it's just so perfect for fitting in here and like just really buffing around the contours of your face. Beautiful brush, I love this. And then the second one that I've been liking is this e.l.f. blush brush, and this is really good because it comes to like kind of a tapered point and it's not super fluffy, but it's good for like more of a precise, like if I really want to get in here under my cheekbone and do more kind of like contouring, I really like it for that. And I do like it for blush as well, but it's nice if I just want like a more of like a chisel, I suppose. This used to be my favorite until I found the angled brush. So this is the e.l.f. Kabuki Brush. I don't think it's called anything special, but I have a couple of these. I have been using these brushes since high school. I just felt that I needed to come in here and let you guys know these are the same kind of brushes I used since high school. It's not the exact ones from high school. So yeah, I'm not dirty or anything. Like these were what I used to apply my powder foundation with in like the 12th grade. So this is my favorite for just an all over bronze. I love how big it is. If you are new to powder bronzer, I highly recommend getting this brush because you honestly can't mess up with it, if that makes sense. These 2 brushes are more for like precise work, I would say, and even then that's a little dramatic, but this one you're just not going to mess up because you're just going to be able to beautifully buff everything into your skin, and since it's so big, it pretty much is just going to diffuse product around those areas. Hopefully you guys get that. But yeah, these are my 3 favorite bronzer brushes, and I can't even say that I have been alternating through all 3 of these. I haven't been using this, and I've been going back and forth between these 2, mostly using this one. So I just want to be honest with you guys, but if I had to do a roundup, these will always be in my collection. And yeah, there's just no reason to spend a ton of money on powder bronzer, especially if you're a beginner. There's no reason to spend a lot of money on powder bronzer, yes, but there's no reason to spend a lot of money on brushes for your powder bronzer. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, now let's get into the actual products. So I've got 3, like I said, to share with you guys, and which one do I want to talk about? I'll talk about this one first, and this is the Morphe powder bronzer in the shade Debutante. So this is what it looks like. It's just this cute little packaging, and I picked this up. I was checking out of Ulta, and you know how they have all those little stands with like mini products? I'm who they make that for. Like, I get so caught up in those stands when I'm in the line. And I saw this bronzer. It was $7. This is how much you get in a pan. I was using this for probably over a month and you can't even tell. And on camera, it's showing up lighter than what it actually is. This bronzer is so pigmented. So I couldn't use this now, and you only need a light hand. And I think if you're lighter than me, you can use this. Significantly lighter than me, you could probably use this. But also if you're significantly darker than me, because it just builds up so well. Like I said, the pigmentation is insane. I was debating, I look like this because I haven't tried any of these on for you guys yet. Like, I literally just woke up and was like, oh, I want to do my makeup. Let me show them my bronzers. So I think I'm going to insert clips of me putting on each of these so that you can see the results and like how it looks and all that, because I know it's super helpful to see it on my actual skin and me applying it. This was the first powder bronzer that I tried and I love this. This will be a staple in my collection. The second one that I tried is this LA Girl Pro Face HD High Definition Matte Press Powder. Now this, I'm pretty sure, is actually a face powder, but I have been using it as a bronzer. Of all three of these, this one's my favorite. It just is absolutely stunning. So that's what the color looks like, and it's very warm and it's very fresh. If I don't get in the sun too much, I'll be able to keep wearing this, but otherwise this is one that will definitely get too light. But like I said, this one, I'll be able to wear this in the summer if I want to. Like, look at them next to each other. I'll open it for you. You could tell this one's a little bit like ashier, and that sounds bad. This one is a little bit like smokier almost. This one's a little warmer. So this one would be great for like if I wanted contour and bronzer. I could use these together, which I haven't tried mixing any of these yet. I'm in the shade Warm Caramel. I wish it was a little bit skinnier because it is kind of chunky, so that's annoying in my makeup bag, but then it has this gorgeous mirror down here, and yeah, there's just something about this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been using this like crazy. I'll insert a clip of me swatching these next to each other so you guys can get a general idea. It's the smoothest powder. It goes on so well, super affordable. I think this one is $5.99 if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, and then the third powder bronzer, I'm excited because it is a brand new product. Maybelline recently just released these city bronzers. At least I think they're new. I feel like they're only maybe a couple months old, if that. And I got the shade 300. They only have 3 shades of this, 100, 200, and 300. From what I can gather, I could be wrong. This one, this is pigmented as well, and you could build this up to a very deep color. None of these have a smell, but this one, I can't tell if it's just my mind, but it almost smells like maybe they try to make it a little subtly tropical, but I could be totally wrong. But I do kind of feel like I smell something tropical. I don't know. So packaging, incredible. Love how thin this is. Absolutely beautiful. So cute. And yeah, the color is stunning. I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying that because really these have been what I've been wearing every day. I just have been switching between them before I filmed this video. So they look super similar, and I feel like on camera they look super light, but I promise you they're not. You'll see in the clips they do show up. Did want to mention, if you are new to powder bronzer and you're nervous about looking too powdery or too makeupy, setting spray. And the one that I have been loving recently, this is brand new as well. This is the Milani Make It Last Matte Finish Setting Spray. Holy cow, this is good. The sprayer is so, I don't know, like it's not gonna just shoot you in the face. It goes over everything. It's not gonna mess up your makeup, and you will be matte. Like, I love this stuff. You will be matte. Smells good, and yeah, I love the packaging of it. And if you feel powdery whatsoever, I feel like setting spray just takes that away, and this is the one that I've been loving and wearing nonstop recently. Okay, lastly, I did quickly want to mention 2 products that, oh, for a second I thought I was recording. I wanted to mention 2 products that are also in the bronzing category, and the first one is this e.l.f. cream contour palette. So if you do want to use bronzer or contour but you don't necessarily want to do a cream, I highly recommend this one. So if you're around my skin tone, even if you're a little lighter, because this shade is pretty light, I typically stick to like this one if I use it, and you guys could see this palette is very well loved. I went through such a phase with it. They have this deep shade here, this medium shade here, and then this lighter shade here. This is a gorgeous palette. I don't know why they would ever put put this one in. You can't even tell, but it's like a very yellow highlight color. I've never once touched it, as you can see, but this is a beautiful palette and it has a nice big mirror. So if you're looking for a cream contour or bronzer, I want to quickly mention this because I think this is like between $4 and $6, something crazy like that. But the quality of the cream product is amazing. And then if you are someone who either does makeup for people or you just like to have variety, whatever it is, I've done makeup for a couple friends' weddings, so I thought that this would be helpful, and I love BH Cosmetics. So this is a powder, bronzer, and contour like kit essentially, and there's several in here that multiple skin tones could use, so I thought this was great. I think this is $10, but it's well worth it because you get huge pan size in each of the bronzers, and there's even like some highlight shades in here too. Like, look how deep that is, and then obviously like look how light this one is, and they're so pigmented, and it's just easy sometimes to have them all in one place. So even if you don't do makeup for people and you just want to have something like this, I highly recommend this BH Studio Pro contour kit. Okay, I think that's everything. I literally removed my bronzer in between every single time and change my brushes, so I really hope that was helpful for you guys to be able to see just the difference between the three. I feel like this one out of all of them is probably the most pigmented, and then comes this one close behind it, the Morphe one, and then comes the LA Girl, and this is just like the most perfect everyday bronzer. I'm not sure how many shades they have of this. I think I said that before, but I know they do have a couple different ones. I will leave all of my shades for everything that I mentioned down below, and then I will also leave the name of all three e.l.f. brushes. As always, let me know what you guys would like to see, and let me know too if there's any bronzers that I'm missing, cream or powder, that you think that I would love and that are affordable and you either want me to try or have tried and know that I will like. So yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I have more videos coming for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Are you okay?